I think this time I'll do a podcast.
Why are you doing this?
Well, because I have to.
Okay, go.
What exactly is the point?
That's not the fucking point! Okay. Go! I have a podcast.
What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
Do you think this is easy?
This might be the cure.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Go! Podcast.
Sound like math.
Is this me? Where do you want to sit?
Yeah, whatever. I can figure it out. We're just talking to the mic real quick there.
Me? Hi, everybody. I'll do your voice. Just everybody. Talking. Just. Yeah. I've been trying to tell you. You sound cool, man. Kind of like the smell of these. It smells like electricity.
I got a new, that one's new.
Oh, that's why.
The one was all stinky.
From.
Stinky mic.
There's a bit where I smell the microphone, and I've done it at an open mic, and I've regretted it.
It's,
Oh, gross.
yeah, I won't say what. There is a comic who got a real stinky. I won't say who.
Has bad breath.
Just
Better.
spitter.
Oh, with bad spit?
Just like a...
Just not healthy spit.
Your spit is
It
so
wasn't even
unhealthy.
clear. It was crazy.
I think
It was opaque.
I could probably guess.
Yeah, I bet you could. It's you. No, I'm just kidding.
I've never been here in my life.
Yeah.
Don't gaslight me.
Yeah, but we got your mic shipped. From.
Okay, welcome everybody to the OK Dope
Am I in if I'm way over here?
Yeah, you're in. Yeah. Preferably get the fuck away from me. It was Alex. Alex has the stinky spit
I do not.
breath.
Nope.
Welcome to the OK Dope podcast. My name is Nash Park. This is Alex Forman, and today we have a special
Looks
guest.
like you're reading that off your knee.
I am. I am reading it off my knee. I cut a window through my pants, and I have the script here. We have a wonderful guest. We haven't had a guest in quite some time, so I appreciate you. It's too late now. You can't leave. And yeah, he's been on featured on the Winnipeg Comedy Festival, CBC. You've done the Debaters. Is that correct?
Yeah.
As well as I just got just for last
Read your knee,
New
man.
Faces.
Yes, that's what I
Wow.
was trying to say in the commercial for this that I made.
You made a commercial?
Not a commercial,
An ad?
an ad. And I said, I don't know, he's got some award. And then
He's got a brand new face. He's got a brand new face.
Wow, that's a big deal.
Yeah. 34 years old, gray in my beard, a new face. The shades on the bags under my eyes get darker every time I've watched someone else's dreams die.
I'm trying
Die?
to.
Oh, yeah.
With my
Yeah.
bags, I'm trying to just let them go, and then it'll contour my nose a bit better. That's my plan. Is
It
hopefully.
think
works
that-
well with your blue eyes and your long hair.
Yeah.
It just makes me look unwell.
Are you doing? Because we drove all day, and this. How do you find the lifestyle of a Canadian comedian?
Especially the Canadian part.
The well, you know there, bud.
Yeah, how do you feel?
It's pretty good. No, I mean, it's fine. I feel like crap right now because I just haven't been taking care of myself. I'm really sad, and I've just been getting walking to the edge of the ocean and smoking a joint.
Yeah.
And then eating after midnight. I did
Yeah.
that every
Totally.
single night. We were at the Airbnb.
Yeah.
And then
You set your alarm, right, for midnight, and then you get up.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I get up. I'm the first to bed.
Going to bed at good time, 9 o'clock, and then
Yeah.
setting that alarm. Hey,
Yeah, get a 3-hour sleep.
You got
and
your
then
crock
eat,
pot on.
And then feast. Yes. Yes, I made ribs every night in the crock pot. I brought
You're
my
like,
own
does this
crock
hotel
pot.
room have a plug-in? Please fucking tell me it has a plug-in.
No, this was a very nice. This did not fit the typical stereotype of
I saw a
Canadian
pic.
comedy. Yeah, it was
Yeah, I sent a
very
pic.
beautiful.
That's crazy. That must have been making it so easy to walk to the edge of the ocean every night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something to
It's
come back
not
to.
like I was going on a journey. It was not like the sea called to me and I was
No?
walking through forest.
Has it ever called to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
what is it?
darker days.
Yeah, I've been there, man.
When I've spent
I got knee deep, but then that was about it.
Yeah.
I'll go deeper one day, all the way.
I don't like cold. I would take a high building over.
You take.
Although I like the
You take a fire death to a.
I take a
ocean
fire
death
to a poetic walk
Ocean
into
death?
the ocean death. Yeah.
I
more
heard you
spazzy.
accept drowning at some point.
You do, yeah.
I was trying to
Yeah.
write a bit about that. I don't think that's true. I was like, what was the line in the
Do
joke?
your bit.
Just like, no, it's just because you can't scream doesn't mean it's nice.
Oh, and just because you're laughing doesn't mean it's like tickles. That's such a fucking bullshit thing because you getting tickled, but you'd stab them if you had a chance.
I feel like I've almost, when you almost drown, it's the worst. It's actually worse than fire death. I feel that panic.
No, fire's the worst way to go. Being tortured to death by someone that betrayed you. Number one, being tortured to death.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the worst
Yeah,
way to go.
Lou Gehrig's.
Probably watching your loved ones die before you die. That would
And that'll
while
kill
you're
you.
dying.
Yeah.
That's probably number two.
I think it'd be actually worse if you died first and you didn't know what
What?
was going to happen to them. Because you probably want to die once you realize all your loved ones are dead.
When I was real sick and twisted, I wrote like a bad script, and that was what the antagonist of the film said he was gonna do. He had like a wood chipper,
Whoa.
and then I was like, oh, yeah, I just watched Fargo like a year ago.
Yeah.
that's like why I thought of that. That was not an original idea. Also, twice I wrote scripts that just were No Country for Old Men.
Just accidentally.
Both of them
I wrote-
involve like bags of money
Yeah.
and then like a scary guy, and then you're really like spending hours on this thing. You're like, you just wrote No Country for
Yeah,
Old Men.
I did that with Babe Pig in the City. Yeah, I was like, fuck, did I just write Babe Pig in the City? It was crazy. I didn't
So it
write
was with
the-
a raccoon, not
Yeah,
a pig.
it was a raccoon, but I still named him Pig. No, that's
What was I going to say? I had the fucking... Oh, yeah. Okay. So all three of us have in common small towns.
yeah.
Alex is from Manitoba.
Where are you from in Manitoba?
Verdun.
Yeah, there's only like 3 towns in my brain. No, 4. There's Winnipeg,
Yeah.
which is the whole province.
Which
if
is
you
all of
don't
it.
know, it's a province that only has one city. It
Yeah.
feels like it's very bizarre. No
Yeah,
other
'cause
province is like that.
Because Saskatchewan is Regina and Saskatoon.
Saskatoon and Regina,
And-
huge, and Prince Albert. If you've been naughty,
Oh.
and gone to jail.
Oh, there's a jail
that's
there.
right.
Yeah.
Is that wait?
That's
Prince-
also the cock piercing.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's very weird that I was able to pick that up on
Yeah.
that your motion. you just did this. Is that?
I didn't even go that far
I know
down.
2 people from Prince Albert that... And then
Got
the-
Prince Albert.
I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. But the one guy said he worked at a Subway there and he caught his manager fucking a piece of ham.
Oh, I've heard this. You've told me this.
Yeah. He was
That's
in
What
the...
do you mean
Crazy.
a piece? Because well, how does ham come? Isn't
I think
it
it's
pre-sliced?
in Subway, I think
They
this
don't
is
have
back
to
in the
slice
day.
it. There's no way they have to slice it.
I think back in the day they did.
Oh, okay.
I think back in the day they had to cut
Bone
up
in?
everything.
Bone in.
Yeah.
Bone in.
That's so funny.
That was funny. That was
All
really
right,
funny.
I'll
You
take
jumped on me too quick because I didn't react. You're like, bone in? Ah, right? Fucking
Get
laugh.
it?
I guess it came early and then it came when the freezer and the guy was...
But did he make a hole or did he just rub along the side?
No, I think he made a hole.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to go all that way... He probably
So he
started
just
with
dug
rubbing.
out a hole as a spoon and then
The most upsetting part is it was a cold ham.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like what a sociopath would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want them dead. They want that dead.
A cold ham that can't fight back.
If he was a romantic ham fucker,
He
I
would've
think that would be
microwaved it.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, with some
Heat it
honey
up.
mustard sauce on there.
Some
and-
honey mustard in there.
No sauces. Sauces
So-
gross me out. Food and sex actually
Sauces
gross me out.
Sex grosses you out?
No,
or food and
food
sex
combining
together.
them.
Oh, I thought you meant 2 things in this world gross me out: sex and food.
Yeah.
They gross you. When does that happen?
It seems like it's more depicted in like media and stuff.
like eating
like-
when you're having sex. Or
No, like sensual, like strawberry, like chocolate
Strawberry and
drip,
chocolate.
drips, strawberries, whipped cream, soup.
Italian wedding.
Like working
Yeah,
on a
like
falafel.
you drip the hot wax, and then you drip the
minestrone.
The soup. Is the camera still on?
It's still working. I was just checking that. I get...
That's always that made me feel good that I got enough of a boisterous laugh that you're like, I can check the camera now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew it was going to... I didn't want to kill the moment. in
that is one of the funniest soups to involve sex with, or foods.
Yeah,
Soups.
Soup, cottage cheese,
fajitas.
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 a hot nothing like a hot skillet to get the...
Yeah.
To get an
A
evening...
skillet?
Yeah.
One that comes on your birthday still.
Yeah.
And steaming?
Shrimp scampi.
Yeah.
Yeah, coming busting out of them cakes. That's really gone away.
Yeah, I haven't done that for years.
You haven't you should be. Was that your business?
It's just I do it on my own birthday.
Yeah, she had a weird uncle. She had a weird uncle.
I had a weird uncle. I had I would do it for my own birthday though. I just bust out. It was 90% cake, 10% cardboard. You got to have that inside be cardboard. But I lost thousands to that night.
What a weird.
It wasn't weird, Nash. It was fine.
I just mean a weird gig for that stripper that just has to sit in a cake for an hour before.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that probably is fine.
Yeah,
If you're
that's.
talking
I think that's the
weird
easiest part of her day.
Yeah.
I think that's the
chilling.
best part of her day.
Because that's why we need
This is before phones, though, guys.
Yeah, I
people
think
busting
still.
out of cakes more than we do ever. When do we ever get to shut
You're
off? When
so
do we
right.
ever get to
We don't get to.
unplug?
When do we get to ponder?
We should all just have a little cake time.
Fuck yeah. Do you think that'd be a good business? Starting pop out cake girls?
So, or is it you that's popping out of the cakes?
No, they don't
Oh,
want
okay,
that.
yeah, that'd
They
be a
don't
great
want
idea. Then. Great business idea.
I'm just in a hoodie.
Super. Hey, you guys like improv?
Can I get a word? Don't say cake. I know you're thinking it.
Yeah, improvisers busting out of cakes would be amazing. For a bachelor party. That would be fucking amazing.
We're gonna play some games here. Everything's totally made up on the spot.
Yeah. Can I get a location?
fucking strip club.
Yeah. No,
He's gotta leave.
that's
Get him
gonna
out of
go-
here.
Yeah.
Get him out.
That's gonna go dirty. Let's get something else. Oh my god. If it meant I could pay rent easily, I would jump out of a cake.
Well, there's those I don't know like how connected they are and stuff, but every time I'm doing small town gigs and you see their poster, I always have like a chuckle.
She just saw them.
The comic strippers.
Yeah, they're my friends.
They were just here on Saturday.
Damn.
They're my friends.
Do they get laid after?
You know what? I went outside.
She fucked all of them.
Yeah. Do they get laid? Yeah, I'll make sure of it. I went outside to meet one of them after the show, and he was surrounded by MILFs. Surrounded.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, anyone in that audience is 50 plus.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's getting laid.
Just repressed
He's 50
suburbanites.
plus,
So they're the Matt Rifes of improv.
yeah, they are the Matt. They are the fucking Matt Rifes.
Takes 4 improvisers to make one
Yeah.
to make
Oh
hot
yeah, they
stand-up
are.
comic.
Yeah, it's wild.
Did you ever do any improv?
Yeah, I was a theater kid before I hit puberty, and then like improv is like a part of it. But then they offered this theater company that went out of business because a guy was either very bad at his job or like criminally bad at his job. It doesn't exist anymore. But they did free improv for stand-up comedians. And I went and I didn't recognize half the people. I was like,
God.
that's a weird sign.
That's a bad sign.
And the guy I did the scene with, it was like, he kept just always making it sexual. And it was so weird and it made me so uncomfortable. It was like that like beginner improv
Don't do a
games,
scene with me then.
like walking and you just have to keep yes anding. It was like we went to the restaurant. It was like the girl with the big tits was there. And I was like, yes, and the soup was good.
She had a lovely personality.
Yeah, it was so intense. He made everything so horny.
I have a couple students like that.
Yeah.
I think that's just the some people's. That's what's like.
It's like they're
That's like whatever their world
it's
is.
low hanging fruit too.
And to them, it's like it's taboo, and like I feel
they
like
just
if
love
we're
it.
around shows all the time and stuff, it doesn't seem as it loses its novelty. I think.
Yeah.
But if they're just like fucking big tits, right?
Yeah. Speaking of
Big tits.
big tits, I believe like you were gonna ask me a pre-written question about OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
It says here you have an OnlyFans.
Do you have an OnlyFans account?
No, that's funny. That's funny you bring that up, though. But I did. That's funny, bro. Just a coincidence. I actually there was so they have really tried to like not embrace that their pornography, and if you're not online. You don't know Patreon exists. Like it's very clear. Like if you're offering video content or whatever, it's Patreon. And if it's like sexualized in any way, you go for OnlyFans. Like it seems to be but they're not like doing that. And there's still some random. And the funniest this guy, an MMA fighter, is probably going to be one of the bigger UFC fights ever, in my opinion. This guy, John Jones, who's probably the best ever, but really a bad person. And then the most successful UFC heavyweight champion, Stipe Miocic. And the fight was coming up in 2 months. And then John Jones like tore his shoulder. They're both older guys too, so they're like might have been their last fight for both of them. And he's gonna be out for like 9 months, and it was like devastating. And his like press release was like, obviously like devastating news, was not offered interim fight, find out more on my OnlyFans. And it's just so funny to just think of this massive guy just being like, yeah, so anyways, I fucking obviously devastating.
That shoulder's fucked. That shoulder's fucked.
Obviously,
Yeah, other shoulder.
obviously
Yeah.
devastating news.
That's fucked. So
Yeah,
he
it is.
had an OnlyFans account. That blows my mind.
Yeah, but I don't think he's doing that stuff.
Oh, he's just
Anybody
using
can have
it
it.
as like a platform.
Yeah, it's a subscription. It's a monthly subscription platform where
I
like
guess.
everyone's trying to monetize their following, especially in a thing like the UFC
so
where
funny.
they pay them really shitty.
Would you do cameos?
I would do cameos.
Yeah.
I
How
would
much
do
do you think
cameos.
you'd be a cameo at this point?
At this point, because the number is going to seem high, but I think it's just stop laughing at me.
Sorry, that's so funny.
Because it would be very like time consuming, and I'd
pause.
set it up.
I want to know your number before we go, and I'll say a number.
Okay.
Okay. How long are they? They're like a minute, 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Type thing? Okay. Okay. I gotta. Now, am I
You're
popular?
doing it. No,
or,
not
or-
you.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I have to go first.
No, we're guessing.
we're
that
giving-
how
we're
much,
giving
we're
him-
endowing you with how much we think.
I thought
you
we were
would be.
picking our own
Okay.
numbers.
No,
Okay.
we're picking. We're being mean. Or nice. Who knows?
Currently, okay, like if we were to set up an account right after the podcast.
Yeah.
Not us though. Remember, it's not.
I know. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I understand.
Okay.
I understand. Should we all say it at the same time?
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
60.
1875.
You didn't do it much.
50.
50.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got to be worth your while, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it should be 12. Maybe it's very funny that like even in a hypothetical situation, you're like, I'm really fucking people over at 50.
But I'm really tired as well, so I don't know what.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You'd be a very funny cameo. You'd be like, hey.
This is not usually what I'm like. I'm usually
Oh.
like known for like big energy and stuff. I'm just a tuckered fella. Yeah, I was munching salad and listening to a podcast. I was using because my phone
I
was,
like this
was
vibe,
dying. I was like using. I've done this before, and it's like caused like damage to like my career because I was drunk when I did it. But I was using my laptop as like an MP3 player, and just walking around. So I was like packing and like folding with listening to wired headphones into a laptop.
Yeah, I've been
okay.
there.
High as shit, just munching Brussels sprouts and kale at 2 a.m. Just packing my bag, and then I tried to set. There was an alarm in the room, and I tried to set the alarm, but I was unable to set the alarm. I could only change the date and time. And then it said the alarm went off at 7 a.m. So then I tried to like.
This is nightmare marijuana brain math. Trying to change the time zone to fit the 7 a.m.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I was trying to change the time, and I got like I was off by like I think 30 minutes because I couldn't do minutes.
Yeah.
I tried really hard.
I was worried about you at first because we knocked and you were.
Are you guys arguing this was the last night?
This is this morning, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I thought this was like.
I sleep with earplugs. I had
Oh,
a
that's what it was. Because I knocked a couple times and then I was like, I don't know. It's like,
I had
do I
a-
go in there?
I had a roommate who he worked out at home. He had anxiety, so he worked out at home. But he wore a thing that became popular. I don't think it's like good for you. It's called a training mask, and it's
Oh, the
basically
altitude
like-
simulator?
Yeah, it's like a Bane thing, but it just
Yeah.
sounds like.
Isn't it to help you learn to breathe better?
No, I think it's just to make life shitty. And then,
To train your lungs to get more out of the
Yeah,
oxygen.
train
Yeah.
your lung. Yeah.
yeah, and like.
Jeez.
So yeah, I would always
Yeah,
just
that'll
have
help
these
anxiety.
insane dreams of like, always involving like you're in a tent and you're pumping up like an inflatable mattress. But then he would always watch like he was a big binge watcher of TV, and I was like worried. I had to get up at 5:50 every day to go work in Richmond, and then I would do stand up at night. So I'd take my in between.
Brian worked construction for a very long time. How long were you
Wow.
in construction? I didn't mean to cut off your Bane story there.
It was probably going nowhere.
Sorry.
Your construction or
7 or 6 years, like depending on, when are you employed, when are you not employed,
Contracts?
when are you too drunk, when are you getting fired, or just not getting fired, just blocking a number and just never showing up, and like you can't fire me if I.
That's a good plan. I've been trying to do that with Alex for
yeah, I am your boss.
for a week. At least.
That'd be hard. Construction.
I don't think I'm.
You're too much of a pansy.
Do you get? I am. I'm too sensitive.
I worked rigs.
Yeah. I can't tell if you're fucking with me or
so
not.
serious.
You were a roughneck?
I was a roughneck.
She towed a battery around or something.
I did do roughneck work as well.
What does that mean?
It's the lowest of the. It's the lowest.
But what does that mean?
You're doing everything.
Oh, okay.
Everything.
Like moving buckets around and stuff?
Yeah, anything and everything that's shitty.
Okay.
And then
What's
but I
the name? You
never
got an
got up.
example of something?
Like there was this
Pulling chain.
pulling chain. There was this fucking. You had to lubricate the derrick, I guess that went in and out. So I had to hold for hours this oily cloth
Oh wow.
around it, like you're drying someone else, but opposite.
Right.
Oiling someone. So I remember having to do that for hours, just holding this heavy rag in the freezing cold, keeping that thing lubed up.
Huh.
Yeah, that was one of my worst memories of it. Moving chains. I had to. A lot of.
You just got 1,000-eyed stare telling this story.
Yeah, I know, because it was dark times. That was awful. I hated it. And it was in Fort Mac.
Oh.
And on a camp.
Yeah. What is it like being one of the few women in
Yeah,
a
I was the
work
only
camp?
woman out of
only
like
woman?
200 men.
There what? Not even the administrators of the staff were women?
At one point, and then I got my friends hired, but until then, I was the only woman.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was awful. It was terrifying.
Camps have changed a lot, I think, in the last 15 years. I've spent very little time.
Because this was 30 years ago, right?
Yeah, this was pretty much like so long ago.
Alex
No,
is
I
65
mean, I
years
guess 2014.
No, 2006.
How old are you?
39.
Whoa. Good job.
Thank you.
I'm 22. I look like shit. I only eat salt and I've never used lotion.
And if you eat salad, it's after midnight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you eat your Brussels at 2 a.m.
Yeah, like all the healthy choices. I take like a healthy thing. I ate all of the groceries we bought on the trip.
I had some. Okay. To be fair, I also bought 4 different types of Danishes to share, and I just ate them all.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was wild. You were eating. You bought like because you said for the house. I wasn't gonna bring it up. I wasn't gonna bring it up because you're one of the best people I've ever worked with. Like you're also funny. I didn't expect that, to be honest.
Oh, thank you. No, that's a compliment.
Usually,
Thank you.
like when someone starts running shows like really early,
not funny.
No, they can be. I was on our show last night in Courtney. You off the top probably like that was like the best part of the show for
thanks.
audience response. So I like you, so I didn't want to bring this up. But you had clearly said for the house. I'm getting treats for the house. And then we just slowly watched you half at a time too. Like he'd pull the Danish out, he'd cut it in half, he'd eat the Danish.
What?
And
You
then
cut
he'd
it in
walk.
half?
I cut it in like 4. I would.
Worse.
So I would. What happens is I would put the. So there was a cinnamon bun thing.
It was in the nicest
3
thing
Danish.
in the house. It's a very white, very like Kim Kardashian minimalistic place with a little bit of West Coast maritime shit on the wall.
yeah.
It was a very nice place.
It looked nice.
And the only thing of like,
Color?
was this bright pink box that held all the Danishes.
Oh my God.
That cost $24. So my thinking was, for the house, so I put it out. It's a communal plate with a Danish on it. I put a knife there, and I cut off a third. I eat it, and then I'm like, oh, I'm still kind of hungry. I'll cut off a little bit more, and then
And then it just kept going?
And then I'm bored. Then I walk by. And I'm like, oh, I want more, please. And then all of a sudden, like, I think I just ate that whole thing. And I'll put another one out in the communal. And then before I know it, 2 days had passed and it was gone.
Yes.
Just ate all the Danishes in front of us. Like, it was a weird power move. He had his room, like, in the master chambers. So he would go.
You took the master?
No, I don't think there was a true master.
Okay.
But he had to go up the stairs to get to his room. So he would just, like,
I forgot
cut
you're
up
under-
half a Danish and then just go back upstairs. And that's all we would see of Father Park on our little trip.
I forgot that you were under the stairs because I came down one time and you came out and you're like, everything okay?
Oh my God.
just
Yeah, you just like, you came down quickly, so it sounded urgent. That was before I was using my laptop as an MP3 player, so I was just high as fuck, folding shit. That was right after I think I had smoked the joint.
Oh my God. That's so on brand.
So that's the problem with me is if it's there, I'll fucking eat it.
Yeah,
If it's
me
if
too.
it's in the if I don't buy it, I shouldn't have bought it because I was like, I'll get 4 because there's 3 of us.
Oh my God.
And
oh my God.
That's why I bought the cucumbers and hummus, because like
Yeah.
if you get pot is not. I'm like you're not supposed to say ex-alcoholic. You're supposed to just say you're always an alcoholic.
Oh right.
Also, because that's full of whiskey. That's the main reason I should say that.
Yeah, I can't.
That is
brilliant.
just some
Fuck yeah.
I forget what
Georgia.
Georgia. I was gonna say Georgia Brown, but I think that means something different.
Did you mean
that's a syrup, isn't it?
Tennessee
Whiskey.
whiskey?
Yeah.
It's brown though. Is it brown?
Yeah.
Because I
Because
did
rye
see-
is lighter.
Okay, because I did see you putting out cigarettes in that earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was it's just water. I just wanted to look cool
Yeah.
in front of my new friends. Dye
Well, let's
your
not go
water.
to coworkers, but let's not go
no, he said
too
put
Whoa,
them
drawing
friends.
boundaries already. All right.
Jeez.
It's fair. Yeah, you gotta friends share Danishes. Coworkers do very. You treated it like a break room. If I'm gonna be real with you, it
Like a
felt-
corporate workshop.
Yeah, it
like
was
a
the break
corporate
room.
workshop. Where
Manager Park would
Yeah.
stomp, cut up his Danish.
bullshit.
Go back. Can you get my numbers for me? And stomp
That's
back.
bullshit.
Just hound more Danishes.
Just shoving more cheesecake peach Danish in my face.
That's it. I was like, I got it. This is toxic. I gotta go to the sea. I gotta get out. I gotta walk to the sea. I also felt like a child because multiple times I saw wildlife and I was like, look.
Do you guys
They
see any
just kept
whales?
pointing out emails. I'm trying to get my fucking
Emails?
numbers. What?
Emails. Pointing out emails?
Eagles, sorry.
Oh.
Eagles.
Oh my God, you know that you're working too much when you replace
What he
eagles
was
with
doing,
emails.
he was like doing work.
Oh, that's
And
why.
I just kept,
Look, a bird in the wind.
A bird in the wind?
it's funny. When they don't, it looks like they're
No,
floating.
it is.
It's
It looks like
always
they're a
funny.
kite. It
And
looks
then I
like
was
they're
like,
a
that's
kite.
that's what I feel like right now. And then went back to work.
Yeah, it was like the darkest response to that. Like, look, bird, funny. And you're like, that's how I fucking feel right now. Just going into the wind as hard as I can, getting nowhere. I better have another Danish.
That was the day I was feeling very anxious. That was an anxious day.
Oh, I remember it.
Yeah.
Oh, we also weren't supposed to be there.
Oh yeah. So I go out to get another coffee in the afternoon on the last. This was yesterday, the Thursday, and then Bo's like, "Hey, yes, this guy named Ryan stopped by and said, I guess." I mean, what happened was with the Airbnb I fucked up and I scheduled it one less day than we needed, so we just ran the clock and they had to cancel the next booking and we just stole Airbnb from some
You stole Airbnb time?
Airbnb time.
Oh my God.
I guess he showed up at like 1:30 because we just weren't leaving. I didn't see the message. I don't get some notifications aren't on my phone for Airbnb, and then
Yeah, you did. That's
and
awesome,
then
guys.
I was like, "Shit, sorry," and they're like, just stay." We had to cancel already because there's no time to
Oh
clean.
my God.
Yeah.
So-
Holy. Are you
So-
going to get a bad review now? Are you going to
I was pretty apologetic. He seemed really nice. They seemed
4
nice.
days. 4-day booking.
Yeah.
You guys had that ocean pad the whole time?
Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
was the only one who walked by the ocean.
Did you not walk by it?
I walked the one day, and
Oh,
I
you did?
found the ocean
Oh,
sort of
shit.
on the way back, but I didn't want to get my shoes dirty.
That's why I brought it's very ex-working class, very douchey actually. It's like stolen valor, but before I bought Red Wings, the Rolls Royce of steel toe boots, I bought some like cheap Mark's Work warehouses and got rid of and then got nice boots immediately. So I just, whenever I travel to like places where mesh shoes don't cut it, I always wear steel toe boots.
Yeah.
Like big boots.
Oh, you're big. You pack them?
Yeah.
Did you run in those too?
No.
Oh, okay.
I ran in these.
Oh, in those. Okay.
I ran in those, and then I have stage shoes. So it is a lot. It is a lot
You have
of
your
footwear
you have
for a
your
male.
character shoes. Your character. Oh, that's a girl thing. That's a girl thing.
Yeah.
What a character.
They're
Oh,
like
I see.
they're like black heels. They're called character shoes for acting. And
Damn.
they're so stupid.
Well, no, I wear different things. You may recognize me from the Copper Tech commercials that only play at BC Place non-BC Lions and Whitecaps games on the
I thought I-
Jumbotron,
I
and
thought I
targeted Twitter
recognized
ads
you.
before Elon Musk bought it. But yeah, I'm also a thespian, and footwear is important.
Footwear. It's the when I took acting classes, they said it was the most important thing.
Yeah.
Your character starts at
it's
your.
the
But a
first
lot of
thing-
them a lot of the teachers work at Foot Lockers. So that is why they say
Yeah, they're
that.
they're getting 10% easily. They're like
I'm wearing a ref jersey the whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah, it's crazy the amount of whistles I got through that scene. It's crazy. I couldn't believe it, but I did get 10% off some new Adidas, which was nice.
Nice.
Actors Adidas.
It's embarrassing to have to wear a uniform for a job. I don't know if I could do that ever again.
Every time you talk, I feel your vibration in this couch.
Is it a good thing? What do you mean? Like where? Like
His
In
stomach
this crack.
rumbled
Yeah.
as soon as you
Oh, it's your
asked that.
stomach?
did you feel that? Were you feeling it in the cushion or in
Yeah,
the?
in the cushion.
Oh.
You want to feel it?
Sure.
Put your hand in this crack
What?
and then talk.
I can't really feel anything.
That side. It's good airtime.
This is
Feel that?
those just listening. They can't see what Alex is doing. She's
Putting my.
making this. It's the crack of the couch.
Oh, it's so hard.
Huh. Okay.
Are you guys like trying to get into weird ASMR? What the fuck is going on?
I have really bad ADHD.
Oh, okay.
So sorry, I got on one of
Autism.
No, I'm the opposite. I scored 0 on the autism scale. Actually, I did a test.
Is that-
My mom scored 99%?
Damn.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah, but no, I have the opposite of autism. I think it's just as debilitating.
Right.
Yeah.
I can sleep on a brush and not notice. I have.
What
Like
type
a-
of brush?
like a barbecue
Like a
brush?
bristle brush.
Barbecue.
Yeah, it was a barbecue brush.
I slept on a barbecue brush a time or two.
You're
Yeah.
not supposed to use them.
You're not. The metal pokies get into your.
People munch them once a year.
Yeah. But what else is gonna scratch your back? You know that well.
Oh, don't even.
No.
No, I was like, that's fucked, and now I'm like, that's not bad.
It's not bad. What do you use to scratch your back? A person? Does someone do it?
Despite how like, I can get there.
Oh, you can get there. I can't at all.
I can just use my hands.
Every square inch you can get, there isn't a strip of
can-
no man's land.
I could scratch my whole back. Too.
Really?
Yeah.
Every single bit.
Like you have to change arms.
Yeah. But you don't have a single blind spot.
No.
Oh, I have a whole strip.
I use a brush in the shower to scrub my back.
Good for you. I think it's
Because-
neglected.
Yeah, you got
Your
it.
back, not mine, just yours. Not everyone else's. Do you have a hairy back?
No, I'm very unhairy for a man. I have like 2 patches on my lads, and that's it.
Like on the nipples or in the middle? You have 2 separate patches.
My nipples are on my front.
What's a lat?
like your back?
Oh,
Oh.
I thought you said lad.
That's what you call your nipples, lads?
Yeah, my lads.
My lads. Got a couple
Hey,
of
lads.
patches on my lads.
Oh,
My lads.
oh,
have
you've
a-
been good. You've been good, lads.
Just
oh.
gotta play with the lads.
Yeah. Oh, hey, miss, would you mind? Would you mind sucking me, lads?
My lads are getting cold in the weather.
Do men like their nipples sucked?
I don't think I really like.
Back to the. Let's change the subject.
Oh. Too sexual?
Yeah. I'm rebranding.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, what was the old brand?
Guy who just loves getting his nipples sucked. Now I'm rebranding.
Oh my god, that's the funniest fucking.
That was my whole thing. I had
That was like your
t-shirts.
mission statement.
Yeah.
And if it didn't, if anything didn't follow that,
If
then
your lad, you had a T-shirt that said, "If your lads are glad, you're not sad." That's what.
Yeah.
Your
Well, I
lads are
didn't
glad.
call them lads at the
Oh.
time, but now I'm like, should I bring the brand back?
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah.
I just
Then you can hit that nostalgia market too. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Hads is a funny name.
So, yeah,
for
I
them.
remember hearing about this comedian in Vancouver who's like he's the nipple guy.
Yeah.
I had a
Specifically
nip-
male nipple.
Yeah, I had a male nipple bit, and then somebody was like, "Hey, just so you know, I think Ryan Williams kind of has a
Cornered
bit,
that.
cornered that
Yeah.
a little bit."
Because you spent a lot of money on copywriting that. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, quite a bit. It's like, and it's weird because like, I don't understand that like copyright laws, like they end at the fucking border.
Oh,
So like you go through like a lot, and like every kind, like you can't incorporate in Canada. You get like a business number. There's no LLCs here and shit. So
Right.
like, yeah, just like a lot. And like it was kind of interesting. I was very early into like legal AI, so it kind of streamlined the process. But yeah, now like most AI that reads documents and interprets them like will be like ultimately in the triage of their like learning. It like all starts with my nipples. So if you ever get like a weird like nipple thing when you're like, hey, Chat GPT, how do I break the ice with my coworker? And it just says like, tell her to suck your nipples. Call her, say it's time for breastfeeding. That's
okay,
why.
That's why. 'cause
That's
that's
why,
how they
yeah.
learn.
Cool, dude.
Yeah. Not a lot of people know that like AI is like AI is like painting a wall. Like the first coat is just there forever. Not a lot of people know that.
And that first that primer paint
So
of
that
AI
primer
was.
Yeah.
So that shines through too, right? Like
Yeah.
that's gonna keep coming through.
Yeah.
You sandblast that, you're getting right to the nipple base.
Yeah.
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 That's I
It's-
didn't know that, and that's wild. I thought it would get rid of the paint underneath, but that's not how things work. What age were you? You said you were the first young AI or lawyer thing. How old were you there?
Well, like I said, I'm 22 years old, so I
Right,
was
so you-
16. Just knew
Yeah.
I wanted to be the nipple comic. Just using all of the computers at the high school.
Yeah.
And half your punchlines were just you ripping. You had these little patches that would come off your
Yeah.
t-shirts.
And it was crazy because they'd look like a nipple, and you'd be like, that really wasn't one. And
Yeah.
then you just keep pulling stickers off that were to your nipples. That'd be funny, actually.
That's a funny merch idea.
That's a funny merch
round
idea.
sticker of your nipple.
Of your nipple?
I would buy that.
Of mine?
No,
Oh,
of Ryan's.
of Ryan's? Same thing. I think they look the same.
Just realized I've been mixing up AI. Not the one you guys use, like legal AI. My friend Alex Illusion, he was a magician who also wanted to go to law school.
Okay.
But he used to steal credit card numbers. He was banned from Future Shop for life.
Wow.
He was an employee there. He used to steal credit card
For the
numbers.
future. Wow.
Yeah. I don't know if it transfers over to Best Buy. If you see a guy named Alex Illusion who's like always asking you like, can I help you find anything like this card? don't use his pin pad. Don't. He'll be stealing.
He has a pin pad?
Well, like, yeah, he like does that thing. You've seen the viral video.
Yeah.
Where it's like, which they always seem very fake to me, but except I know Alex Illusion does it, where it's a pin pad and then you pull it off and it's like a fake thing. It's a fake pin pad.
Oh,
Credit card
I get
scanner.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, so you just put it into their machine, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I make them put butter on their fingers first, and then I just see. Okay, it's a four, it's an 8,
yeah.
it's a 7, and then I just try all the
Yeah.
combinations.
Can you hold this Danish from? Oh, Nash, where the fuck are all the Danishes?
God damn it. So you never ate a Danish? I love.
You didn't have any
Danishes.
of the Danish? Fuck, man. I knew I was blocking that out of my brain. I was like, they probably had some.
They probably had some of the Danish.
Oh my God, Nash.
Gonna get some of my Danish out of the break room.
Yeah,
It
for
felt
sure.
like a break room.
Yeah.
I didn't have any of that chicken.
Fair.
No one wanted it though. They
No,
wanted the Danish.
that was
Oh,
night
got-
chicken.
That was night chicken.
That was night chicken.
What kind of chicken? Like
Rotisserie.
rotisserie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just ripped apart by me. One night Bo helped. And then last night I ate the cold chicken with my hands and then had to wash them so I could get back to packing.
Yeah. When I smoke weed, I'm the same way. I'll just eat whatever is there. I've tried to like put healthier stuff in the way, but I'll eat all the healthy stuff and then I'll just be like, okay, we got stale crackers and pickles and peanut butter. Let's do it. And then I'm just like, this is the best fucking.
I had an oat milk. That was another fun. I had oat milk. It was vanilla oat milk and banana hot chocolate mix. That was what I finished the night off
That sounds
with.
so good.
It was really delicious.
Where'd you get banana hot chocolate?
Same place we got the Danishes. They had a whole section of
It was
custom-made
wonderful.
hot chocolate stuff.
Where?
This
Courtney?
was in Courtney, yeah. The hot chocolate it was called. That was the name of the business.
Really?
Yeah. Danish, it was good. I eat the most disgusting
You like
shit.
hot chocolate, eh? I love it.
Yeah,
I
I
just
like
see
a
you
good-
drink it a lot. I love it.
I was just trying to
90%
stave off
marshmallows.
coffee or something. It's
Stave
not,
off.
Yeah, trying to cut back on my caffeine, so I was upping the sugar, but didn't work. I still just
That's
like
what all doctors say.
Yeah. Yeah. Cut out the low fat caffeine that's good for your liver.
I think
Do you know
it's gonna-
caffeine's good for your liver?
is it?
Coffee is. It's really actually good for you. So I don't know if you should rethink things.
Well, I
but-
just because then I would have I was like, I don't want to be up all night. And
Oh,
then,
I
and then I
see.
have hot chocolate, and then I spike, and then I crash, and I pass out in like 30 minutes.
I love a good sugar sleep.
Yeah,
Yep.
can't.
Yeah, I'll suck on a honey stick.
Oh yeah, okay.
I put honey in a popsicle.
You make your own honey
I put
sticks?
I put honey in a popsicle form and I put it in the freezer and I suck on my honey stick
Okay.
till I go to sleep. Then I wake up to my salt lick.
Your salt like wakes you up.
Oh, it'll wake me up.
Yeah.
It'll call to me like the ocean calls to you. It
Nice.
calls to me.
Nice.
I
I-
ran into two fucking old ladies on the walk. And
Oh,
it was-
yeah?
I had to I was
They calling
looking at
911. They're
ducks.
like they were worried about you.
Well, I was looking at ducks and then they
Dogs
passed
or
me.
ducks?
Ducks.
Ducks. Neither of what I offered you.
Yeah, dogs and
Du-
ducks.
But
No,
it was ducks.
Yeah. Ducks and some sort of
You,
weird
do you hear? I keep hearing say ducks again.
ducks.
I'm still hearing straight dogs.
Ducks.
I'm
Oh, there
with
it
you
is.
with ducks.
Ducks.
You hear ducks?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Ducks.
Okay.
Ducks.
Okay.
Alex is
Ducks.
Flying V.
And then they passed me, and then I didn't like that. Because, then I was, following them the whole time, even though I
Oh,
wanted
I
to
hate
go
that.
the way.
I hate that.
And they looked so weak and bashable.
Oh.
There was, solid rocks. I could have just easily, ended both of their time on Earth and, taken all their stuff. And, I saw them get out of their vehicle, so they know that I saw them get out of their
Oh
vehicle.
my God,
Yeah.
you're thinking this is the way you think. That's
No,
so-
I'm thinking from their perspective that they would have that in their mind.
Oh
there was
yeah,
just chunks
yeah. I
of
get what you mean. I get what you're saying.
there was clearly some sort of barrier created to stop the tide from fucking up erosion.
Yeah.
but it was all cracked up, and so
Yeah.
it's just loose concrete. If I saw a fellow that looked like me, just a strapping 22-year-old
in work boots.
in work boots. Yeah, I was
Steel-toed
wearing work
boots.
boots. I was
Yeah.
wearing work boots, like a headband I bought at the dollar store to keep my earsies from getting cold.
Yeah.
And camo gloves I bought at the
Oh
dollar
my God,
store.
yeah.
And
I
then
would be.
Dollar store kill kit. That's the.
and
Yeah.
a dollar store travel mug, because if I did my audition, I was gonna reward myself with going on a walk and the third of the hot chocolates I bought, a pumpkin spice hot chocolate mix that I
Oh.
made a mocha with. It was a great start to the
That's
day.
such a good day. Yeah, if I yeah, but was it daytime that you saw them?
Noon.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be scared of anyone at noon.
It was dreary though.
Oh,
It was
dreary?
dreary.
Oh.
It was good murder.
It was like the beginning of a
weather.
British
Yeah.
mystery.
Yes.
Yeah. I might have put my keys between each finger if I saw you.
They couldn't with her arthritis. There was no way that was happening.
One had an umbrella too, so she doesn't even have both arms.
Do you know though that if you're as a woman, if you don't want to get attacked, have an umbrella and don't have a ponytail.
Whoa, why?
Yeah. I don't know. Supposedly they like pulling you by your ponytail, and they don't deal with people with umbrellas for some
Every
reason.
time I see you, is that why every time I see you, you're in a ponytail?
Yeah,
and have
yeah.
an
I
umbrella?
want to get.
That's horrific.
I'm like, ooh, what's this thing doing here? Oh.
Oh, I meant it.
Oh, and I
meant it the
forgot my
opposite way,
umbrella. Oh, I thought you meant I
but-
wanted.
Is that why I've never seen you with a ponytail or umbrella? That's what I meant to say.
You fucked up, but I took a skit.
You took,
I made a
it,
skit
and then
with
but then I ruined it because I cut it off. So you made it a skit.
We should pull the bed out. Last with Brittany, we pulled
Oh yeah,
this
when
bed
Brittany
out.
Lyson was here, we pulled the bed out. This is a pull-out couch, and then my mic wasn't on, so the whole podcast is just them having fun, and I'm like trying to chime in.
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking sucks, dude.
It
Yeah.
sucks. It sort of worked. A bit of the camera audio. Anyway, it sucked.
Yeah. You know what that would probably feel like? Like when you were rewatching that and just watching them talking, you're like, oh, what the fuck? It'd be a lot like watching someone come and just eat 4 Danishes in front of you.
That's true.
That's wild.
Yeah, because now I'm thinking back. Yeah, I didn't offer. Because you were going to bed early, so a lot of stuff was offered to Bo because he was up with me. We watched American Dad.
Yeah.
I love American Dad though.
It still holds up. There's new
To me,
characters
it holds up so much.
introduced.
Yeah.
There's a guy named Rogu.
Oh, who? What is he?
He's Roger's tumor, and he's disgusting.
Is he separate or is he always attached?
He's separate.
He's separate? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love Roger.
Yeah, but
Roger's
just-
my favorite one.
Yeah, but
The
well,
fish can go.
yeah, Clyde.
Stupid.
It's crazy. Clyde's been around that long.
Yeah, I don't know how he hung in there. He's so stupid.
It's they've almost done 20 seasons.
Yeah, and still the fish is there. So
Still the fish.
20
is there.
seasons?
20
I've watched
seasons.
easily 18 of them. I love them. I don't like Family Guy as much. I think American Dad's better.
I haven't watched
agree.
either in quite some time.
It is weird to just be like an adult, me an adult, 22-year-old problems, and then just like trying to unwind with American Dad
Yeah. And chicken.
and chicken.
And-
Chicken and
What?
pretzels
Yeah.
was
How,
one night.
is that how do you unwind normally at home?
Mostly Danishes.
Danishes?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, that's me.
I'm so used to just being so fatigued because I had a full-time job until recently. So you're just like your head fucking hurts really
Yeah,
bad and you're
yeah.
only gonna get 5 hours of sleep. So
Yeah.
you just go.
How are you finding the lifestyle shift? Are you
Is it nice not working? days?
It coincides with some life changes, so I'm just
Yeah.
like really depressed. But I don't.
Yeah.
Those are like two separate things. Maybe
Maybe not.
Maybe.
not. Yeah. But I have shit to do. Like I have so much shit to do. Like I didn't do my taxes in 2021. Like I got I owe the BC government money. I got shit. Like there's so much shit I gotta do. Yeah. There's just like so much shit. And I'm finding out being self-employed, like I now have so much empathy for every boss I've ever had because I'm a dog shit employee. I get easily distracted.
Oh yeah. It's the hardest thing.
Birds. I should have been facing birds. You were up.
I was facing the other way on
You
purpose.
were facing the other way, but like, yeah, I would just see like birds doing stuff. There was a while where there clearly a sea lion or a seal had got a big kill, and like seagulls were like bugging him
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That was fun to watch for a while. There was binoculars in the Airbnb,
Oh,
so you
yeah.
could just look at the ocean, look at ocean
and
critters.
watch elderly women walk.
Birds.
Birds.
Yes,
As funny as
the old birds.
the old birds.
Yeah. Okay, for the listeners at home, I need you to know that we encountered not near the property I was on. I did not find my victims with binoculars. Next question.
Have you ever killed anybody?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would be riddled with guilt.
Yeah, I could see that.
I think that's a good question. What's the biggest thing? What's the largest creature you've ever killed, and what's the largest creature you've ever tortured? Because torture and killing are different, and
That's true.
torture is so cruel. For me, grasshopper for torture.
Yeah.
gopher for kill?
Like with your car or hands? Are we talking hands on, like choice or accident?
If all of your redneck cousins accidentally put a hose in gopher holes and then they all came out and you accidentally like whapped them, then yes.
You gotta get rid of gophers. They gotta get. They can cause some damage, right? The property.
I think so.
Horses' feet.
Sorry?
Horses. Their hooves
Oh,
get
yeah,
stuck
they'll
in
break.
gopher holes and they'll break through.
Yeah, Alex is a
Like,
horse girl.
I'm not.
You're a horse girl?
No, I'm not. My family had. I am not a horse.
Your
I did
family had horses?
Yeah, my family had horses. I did a bit of English riding, but I'm not a horse girl.
I did a bit of English riding, but I'm not a horse
I
girl.
did a sport of English. I did a sport of English riding, but
Did you know horse girls? Like, did you?
I
feel
knew
like,
all the horse girls.
That means you're a horse girl, but yeah.
No,
No?
because they were. I wasn't friends with them, but I knew them, like barrel racers.
Yeah.
And of course, I knew barrel racers, and I dated in high school. My boyfriend was the extreme cowboy, so like he drink Red Bull and do half pipes with his horses. He'd do like fucking 360s with those horses.
That's so sick.
Yeah, so
He was
sick.
a rodeo guy, though, right?
Yeah, he
There
was.
is
He
something
was
hot
a
about-
rodeo guy. He was like he lived on a farm. He was a big deal. He wasn't a big deal. It was a big deal in his life to be to horses. So
There's
was
just
a
something hot
steer
about
wrestler.
that cowboy putting on a bulletproof vest and getting on a bull.
oh yeah, he wasn't a bull rider, steer wrestler, but
Okay.
Bull
but
rider,
well,
that's
I
a
knew a
tough
lot of
way.
bull riders. Yeah,
to make a
one of
living.
my good friends, Paige, married one. I knew a rodeo clown. Now that's a dangerous job. They get
Yeah.
paid so much because they got to distract the
The
the bulls or the Broncos. Yeah, it's crazy.
How
It's
much
no
does it
joke.
pay?
It's not funny. Oh, like 6 figures probably. It's crazy.
They get fucked up.
They get fucked up. Like it's a license to kill.
License to
That doesn't
die.
make- License to die. That's what I meant. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, like, he'd been to the hospital so many times.
That's so
many times.
like intense to just be like shaking from the fear of death and
Yeah.
adrenaline.
Yeah.
And then just like drawing giant red We're going to war! We're going to war, bonkers!
yeah.
That's crazy. They should make them.
That's a fun-
They should
that's
have
so
to
funny.
dress cool. They should be allowed to dress cool.
Yeah, they should because they're the coolest people there.
They should be allowed to dress like the Mandalorian or Batman.
They should. They
if they're
should. But
dressing
yet
up.
they're in polka dots and a hula hoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Is it 'cause the
probably
bright-
so hard to run in those hula hoop pants too? Fuck, can you
Yes.
imagine?
Do you think it's because people used to think bright colors distracted them?
Yeah, I think because they think they like bright colors, right? Like
Yeah.
like wasps.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like-
I remember one
like-
time I was gonna make a baby shower sign for my friend, and I had red, blue, and yellow construction paper,
Mm-hmm.
and I got stung like 8 times just because I was holding their favorites.
And you did have a stick of honey, though.
I did have I had my frozen honey, and yeah. But yeah, I think that it's crazy, the rodeo life. You have no idea. It's a weird world. It's probably similar to comedy touring.
There's a Alberta comic who was in the rodeo world, Spencer.
Probably know him.
Yeah, Alberta kid. I remember you were talking about wasps and attracted to bright colors. I remember the one time being like, like that,
sorry.
mild trauma that you have forever, like a grape crush on like a hot summer's day that you left sitting, and you go.
Oh,
to,
did you swallow it? Don't tell me this.
and
I
then
don't
a
want this.
bowl comes out when you go to take a drink.
Fuck.
That was so stupid.
A bowl? That's
yeah.
what it is.
I was-
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, drinking bees sucks. I think one of my favorite like true Schadenfreude is videos of dogs who ate bee.
Oh, it's the cutest.
It's so
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Oh, they're puffy. They all look like Pluto.
And they don't understand why.
Well, I was just licking my water. Oh, they're so cute.
Can we hear more of it from this
Yeah.
character?
And I'm just a little bee came and got me.
That's how I think dogs talk.
Then it went out.
Oh, they're so cute with their full like.
Yeah.
They're so cute. Are you a dog? Are you a dog?
Yeah, I'm a motherfucking dog. Yeah, I had both growing up. Oh my god. Dogs and bees.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
man.
I had rescue
Bees?
Yeah, rescue bees. They were you couldn't
You didn't know the breed? You didn't know the exact breed of them?
Yeah.
Oh, what kind is your bee? I don't know. It's rescue.
Remember people used to do that? They put bees in the freezer and then they would fall asleep and then you tie dental floss to it. And then
Oh,
you'd
yeah,
go-
yeah. You
That was
pet-
always insane to me to be like,
Did you say you couldn't pet them? I just got that. Sorry.
No, that's
'Cause it's a
okay.
rescue?
I always thought that was like an urban legend.
no, I think my cousin used to do it.
That's what people say with urban legends.
Always the cousin. Did you guys at sleepovers like put the hand in the water to make someone pee?
Oh yeah, we tried that a couple times.
Yeah.
Or the Mighty Ducks, back to Mighty Ducks here.
Yeah.
Remember that scene where they do that and they got
Yeah.
The whipped cream.
the feather and the whipped cream and or
Yeah.
the shaving cream?
Yeah.
A motherfucker, this was an adult sleepover. I would have been 16. Nared one of my eyebrows off when I was passed out drunk. And then I had to go. It was like the biggest trip I had ever. We never went to Disneyland or America or anything like that. And we went to Ireland for 3 weeks. I was just missing an eyebrow the whole time. So I met like most of my mom's family like in Ireland.
Oh my
They
god.
were like, "Oh, the fuck is up with your face? What the fuck is up with your face?"
Jesus Christ. Wait. That's all I
The dog.
Yeah, the dog.
Jesus Christ. how'd you do that?
It like grew back kind of by the
Different?
end.
Did it grow back different though?
I don't
Sometimes-
think so.
No, okay.
It was this one.
You
Oh,
sure?
yeah, it
You
looks-
sure?
it looks
yeah, we
fine.
could. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, oh no.
Yeah.
It does.
But yeah, that sucked. That
That's
legit
yeah.
sucked.
I was saying I say this all the time, but the funniest thing, I know I've told this story. We used to put peanut butter in each other's ass cracks when we passed out.
So
it feels
someone
like
thought
you
they shit
yourself.
themselves. So I'm like allergic to peanuts. So I would, my ass would swell shut. I would have a swollen ass. So I would have thought something way different happened. Which is
That's the
pretty
fucking
funny.
line of the fucking podcast right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to fuck people's asses so it'd swell shut. That's the best prank.
You sprinkle some peanuts on there and be like,
Yeah,
it's,
a little Thai
you get an
peanuts.
EpiPen. We gotta get you an EpiPen there.
Do you have an EpiPen with you right now?
No, that
No.
shit's for nerds. Just take death like a man is what I say.
Yeah.
No, I do. It's embarrassing. I don't even know if I'm allergic to peanuts anymore. I was fed peanuts.
You can microdose your way back to it, eh? Back to
The A took away all trust I had in that statement. You can dose your. Now I've heard that before.
Peanuts, not mushrooms,
peanuts.
but yeah.
Yeah, you can
No,
like- you
I've
can,
heard
like,
people done it with different things.
anything, yeah.
My niece did it with buckwheat. They had a little scale and they would
Yeah.
make cookies each week.
But yeah, my buddy like dosed me accidentally. It's one of the only times we were like having a conversation and then he knew I was allergic and then I was like, "What's in that smoothie?" He was like, "Oh, it's going to be like fruit and protein powder."
It's
I was
gonna
like,
be-
"Sick."
okay.
And then it was like I go into the sink like a half hour after I downed this delicious smoothie and then there's like an empty jar of peanut butter and I was like, "Did you put and he was like, "Oh, fuck."
He did it by accident.
But
thought
I
he was
think
like-
I just had a full on like worse than panic. I think I had an anxiety attack. I don't know if I actually
You
had
actually-
a reaction.
yeah, you
I
might
got
have.
sick, but I could have just been from the epinephrine.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's such adrenaline and
Oh,
shit.
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
I'd be more scared of. I heard that's like almost worse than the allergy sometimes, just because it's
Yeah, it's intense.
like here's a panic attack for you.
yeah, it's really intense.
I'd
It
hate
fucking
it.
rules, to be honest. Like,
Oh, you like it?
Yeah, I'd love to take one before a set and just
Do it
fucking.
tonight.
My friend hated them. She's like, I hate that feeling. Yeah. You could. You can.
Because she
you
is
can, though.
associating it with like dying.
Yeah,
and
I
being
think you're
scared.
right. You're right.
Like
But
if
if
you're trying
you
to
like-
gas yourself up.
Yeah,
like,
maybe that's
just
what it
fucking
is.
go.
You have one. You should try it one night.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Right?
Well, I think we're we're at an hour.
Okay.
I don't mean to. Sorry.
No,
Stop
we
the
got
cooking.
shit to do.
It's fucking buzzkill here.
That was like the harshest end to a podcast
That was
ever.
crazy.
We were literally
We were-
riffing at the end there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And fucking
I
Danish.
never felt more connected to you, and then it just ended.
The Dutch of Danishes.
Well, I didn't want to take more of your time.
Duke.
Like, Duke of Danish.
I said
Duke,
the Dutch of
Duke.
Danish.
So what? I like Danishes. I like these ones had cheesecake in them. They're pretty good.
I would have done the same thing. I'm not putting you down. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I ate. I ate?
To be fair, that's on you guys for not eating them sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just sitting out there. It took me 2 days to get through all 4.
Yeah, I thought you meant immediately. Like you got them from the car. You ate them in the car on the way
No.
there.
Yeah, if they weren't there, I would have.
Yeah.
Surprised how much shame. Okay, well, thank you so much, Ryan, for doing the podcast. I just feel like I have to end it, or else we're just going to be here for another hour.
We gotta be at the show.
We gotta. Yeah. Anything you want to plug or anything, or
Plugs or hugs?
Yeah.
just if you do plug something, you can't hug us. Just so you know.
You gotta pick.
What was your buddy's name who fucked the ham?
He knew somebody who fucked him. It was Travis. His name-
Travis. Check out my boy Travis. We got to find out if it was sliced or
Hot.
Yeah, if it was hot, we got to find more out. So Travis, please hit us up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think your analytics will show. This is usually the part of the podcast, and like people shut off, like they don't listen to.
Yeah. It's more for me to plug in the intro. Actually.
Yeah, guys, subscribe. Follow
Instagram.
OK Dope and all that stuff
Okay.
on the internet. Yeah.
Okay. That's thanks everybody.
Thank you so much.
That was a weird ending.
That was a tired dad.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, you looked deflated there.